Okay, I'm going to show you how I took a leopard print little mannequin and made it look like this. And I had to do a lot of experimenting and had a lot of things go wrong. So I may save part of that for the very end, just so you don't have to sit through all that if you don't want to. But there's a lot you can learn about what not to do. And I hope you enjoy it. I've got this little mannequin thing. I guess it was a jewelry holder. I don't know. I got it at a thrift store. And her clothes ain't sticking to her too good, but I'm gonna try to paint her with some of this Waverly paint. I don't know which color yet. And I'm thinking about using this and maybe put like these little curly things like where her shoulder would be and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do yet. Okay, so it should be painted. Have a little fancy little curly cues. And then I'm thinking about, I got some stencils. I'm thinking about, you know, it'd be kind of a tan color or something. And then have black words on it. And I got some bigger words, but I think they're too big for her. I see my screen shows me upside down, so I don't know which way to move this. Okay, and with words, I might put some of the clock hands or maybe a clock face. That might be a little bit overkill since she's small. So, let's see what we can do with her. Alright, I have created some kind of weird color. I took the cashew that, wait a minute, cashew color I don't really like, but it's the beigest, you know, darkest beige I guess I have in my chalk paint. And so I tried adding a little black and that didn't work. I ended up with gray. So I put a little bit of this brown metallic and a little bit of green, because the green will cut gold and red. So I'm like, well, maybe it's got a little gold and red in it. I don't know. I don't know what I don't like about that color. But anyway, so I have this mess. And I don't care that it ain't mixed good, so I'm just gonna start painting it on there. Where y'all at? Way over there? Let me back this thing out a little bit. Wrong way. Where are you at? Okay, it seems like she might need another coat later. And probably what I'll do is use a sponge to, see, it looks all sleek. I don't think I like sleek. Look, you can see a wrinkle in her back. Maybe I should have took the fabric off, but I wanted to keep it trimmed, so yeah, I don't know. I might can manipulate it a little bit. Okay, I dried her off, and now I'm just putting there's so much dark under there, I'm just putting the cashew on. Maybe I'll do it sloppily, I don't know. Or some of the other will show. And I got a little piece of burlap. Let's see if I can get some texture in it. Yeah, I think I kind of like that texture. And I'm thinking I will leave some of that other color showing. Oh, ooh, I got some texture there. Let me try it down here where it's kind of drying a little bit, maybe. Ooh, that's Fuzz behind. Oh, come on, Fuzz. Well, I had that too straight. I need an assistant to keep my hands clean when I'm doing stuff. Goodness. Well, maybe just randomly pressing down like that. Hey, that seems to work. Ooh, doggy. All right. So. I had an idea. You know, I mixed it up and it looked kind of gray. And I could use that too, but I'm gonna use black lettering, so I don't want it to mess up that. You reckon I'm messing up? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe kind of like. Maybe I should do like dry brush. How's that sound? Let me get this off. Kind of dry brush, not totally. Kind of go. Well, no, that's just pretty neat. I just now read the stencil. Okay. It says art is just another way of expressing our innermost thoughts onto concrete media, where form and function come together in beauty, color, and shape. We put our feelings and experiences onto paper, canvas, surfaces of all kinds. Allowing ourselves to release and surrender to this all-encompassing force, this need to register what was today, what might be tomorrow, and what was yesterday and the day before that. How neat. I ain't gonna be able to fit all that on her, but I just kind of, I think that's pretty neat. And I messed up reading it. When I don't even remember what word it was. But anyway, I get silly when I'm sleepy. So I think I may just do the shoulders and stuff tomorrow. I'll tell you what, when I'm at work, it's what I think about. One of the teachers walked in the room one day and she said something to me and she said, "Earth to Kim." And I said my mind was at home crafting. That is true. Alright. Now I need to, I gotta dry it. And then I'm gonna put some little shapes on her shoulder and maybe somewhere else, I don't know. So here she is, and I kind of wish I'd have went ahead, even though I was sleepy, and put the little shoulder pieces and all on where I could be rough with her, but I didn't. But, okay, here's the stencil I'm using. I figure I should show that. I ordered them off of Amazon, don't remember how much they cost. Let's see, I don't know which one this is, but anyway, there it is. Okay, and here's the other one. Okay, this one says mini time travel. So this is the clock one. So the one with the words that I read, that's mini art is. is the name of it, or it is, and it's a mini. And then here's the other one I'm not going to use, although I love that lettering, but it's kind of big. I can use it for something else. I got it off Amazon too. And look at that. Whoa. I don't have that one. And then I got the key and a little keyhole. But anyway, I figured I needed to tell you that. Okay. Here's a little blob I had left over in this single Ziploc. And it feels a little firm. But I keep my other one in 2 big Ziplocs. One inside the other. So, let's see if we can make something for a shoulder. And I'm not sure. That one's probably too big. I don't know. I might curl that on around. And try it. Where are we at? Where are we at? I'll get better at trying to keep everything in the center of the screen a little bit more. And now my view screen is not upside down, so that should help. Alright, I got that one in there. And I didn't think to cornstarch it, which I don't think it'll matter. I can be in this one. But this little tail, it could be a problem. And this is a cake mold, I think. I got it at Walmart. So I'll just kind of bend it and get it out. There we go. It ain't gotta be exact. And I'm gonna lay my glue container sideways so I don't have to shake, shake, shake every time I'm gonna squirt out a little glue. And a wet cloth would be handy to get the glue off my fingers. Notice I said fingers this time instead of fingers. I'm getting better about that. Okay. My hands are shaky. I use my nebulizer, so it just makes it that much harder to hold on to these little things. Too much toward the front. I don't know if I want it to stick up here. That might look good if it does. Let's lay it down. I don't think it looks good laying in though. Either straight up. I think like that right there. What do you think? Okay, I got those on. And I just realized, you know, they're wet and squishy. And I'm going to be trying to put stencil on there. So, anyway, here's how it looks. So I'm going to take them off and lay them aside. And maybe I can put these back on. If not, I'll make more. It's just got to be that way. Oh, that one's drying on there, the glue already. You live and you learn. Alright, I've been thinking about this brownish color with some metallic sheen. I've been thinking about using that with the words, and then black with, I like the Roman numerals, with the clock face. You know, and I'm going to have the black stand and the black tip. But I don't know, I've also thought of putting the words and then just leaving an area, you know, put the words in black and not put the words in the area where I'm going to have the clock. I don't know. I don't know which would look best. I just don't know. I could practice on some cardboard, but I'm not going to. Okay. I've thought on it a little bit. And there seems to be a better gap right here where I can cut it. And I was thinking here, but that's pretty close, so I don't think so. So maybe there. Well, maybe up here is what I was thinking. Ooh, maybe destroying my stencil. So we go back up here and work. Let's see, I don't think this is little enough to... You know what, the words ain't gotta be in order since it ain't all gonna show. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. And that's it. I think. So, very light paint. Oh gosh, I almost got off of it. That's too light, it ain't even going through it. This is a thin stencil. Let's try this one word and see what we get. Just ain't getting all the letter. Okay, let's pretend that worked. We'll scoot over here. If I had another hand, but I don't. She's just so curvy. Kinda. You know, went in there rinsing this off. I see another spot. And I kind of like that look, even though you can't read a word. I kind of like that. So I'm gonna be thinking. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do. I took a bunch of paper towels and tore them into small pieces, and I got a little cup of water. And I think I'm gonna focus on using. Let me wipe this stencil off some. Well, I'm gonna dab it. If I try to wipe this thin stencil, it'll tear it up. Okay. I'll soak them in water and clean them better later. Now it's wet up there though. So down here, and the words don't have to make sense because you can't read it. So I'm gonna kind of focus on using one word. And then I can wet a paper towel and make it where you can't really read it. So, I just don't want to go too thick. That just turns into blobs. And I'm using the wrong kind of tool. Why ain't it? Maybe if I roll it. Well, you can kind of tell that was a word. My angles are going to be a little off though. Okay, well, let's see if I can get that line back up. I've heard that's hard to do, and I believe it. Let's see, especially on a curved surface. Maybe if I hold my finger really close to the word. That didn't help any. But anyway, it gives the illusion of words. And I don't have to wet that and take some off because it didn't hardly get on there anyway. That's the best I can figure to do. So I won't really have sentences, I don't guess. What's that say? Let's try this word. Let's try an easier area. Ugh, nothing. That looks kind of like a word. Kind of, sort of. Just want it a little more balanced out if I'm going to keep those words. Okay, I don't know what that's supposed to say. I'm gonna add more. I'll add some more. There's yesterday. Let's go down here where it's not so tiny. Get my angle right. Let's just get part of the word. Since nobody knows what word it is. Okay, that looks okay. And now that one looks a little too faded compared. But I'm afraid to mess with it. So let me find the little word on here. No, those, the long part of the P I can tell would mess up. Okay. Let's off center it a bit. She's supposed to look old and right anyway, right? Okay. And you know what? That's good enough. That's good enough. Okay. So, she's got a little bit of scribble on her. You know what? I need to put some on back, but I'll do that later. Maybe. Okay. To be honest, I'm feared. I'm feared, Paul. Because I want my clock to look good. I got a feeling. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm going to start right here where the edge of that little clock ends somehow. I may have to do this like a piece at a time. I don't know. Well, I'm going to start right here. Ooh, that's a lot of paint I got on my brush. And I went with the black. Well, it's called, ink. And the Waverly paint. Okay, it ain't gonna get that. Not this go around. Okay, I got that much. Don't know if there's any on the back. Okay, let's let that dry. Okay, I think it's dry enough. So I'm gonna kind of line it back up. Ooh, scary. And then let it roll to this edge. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta get a better grip. That's all there is to it. Okay, so I'll line these up and hope they're dry because I'm just smearing all over them. Okay, now I think I have a better grip. And you can see some of the letter through it, in case you're wondering why it's looking that way. And I'm gonna lightly pat. Ooh. Looks like I got off of the stencil right there, but I'm gonna cover it up with some of that cashew color. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I can't get that little bit right there. Okay, let's take it off. Looks like my clock's getting warped. I don't know. Let that dry. And again. I hope it's dry. I kind of put the paper towel on it and squished it where it'd dry quicker. Okay. So now I need it down here. And you gotta really have patience. Or if you're making a video the public see, you gotta pretend you have patience. Right? Just do one little section and not roll it. I see a bird or a cat outside. It better be one of my cats. We have strays come around and they start stuff with my little cats. And my cats are pretty old, so if they keep doing it, I'm gonna try to catch them and take them to the pound. Ah! Ta-da! 5 nerve pills later. No. Maybe a beer. Okay. So we'll let that dry. Okay, I went and got the blow dryer on it. And right there where it's smeared looking, I'll go in with a little something and with some of the cashew color and get rid of the smeared look. Okay, let's try this again. Alright. That's basically kind of. Let's work on the hands. And I think these two, I might can roll it since it's just 2 little dots there. This is the back of the hands. We'll find out. Insanity, I tell ya. And it's looking a little too black for me. I don't know if I'm gonna sand part of it. You know, it just looks too newish or something. I don't know. I might could sand some of it off. Or maybe if I just didn't fill it in as much. Ugh, I felt some shifting. Okay. A lot of shifting there. This is gonna be fun. I better quit. Okay, I'm gonna add that one little straight piece and then let it dry. If I can get it down in there. And that's what I'm talking about, not poking my brush down as hard, just where it's kind of barely showing up. That might be better where it's not so bold. I don't like the bold. But I'm not going to use water to try and, oh man, my battery thing's flashing. So, we'll work on the clock hands after I change the battery. Ah. Ooh, I did get that off my table. Okay, we're going to try to finish the clock. I can't even tell what I'm doing. Okay. So I did that little straight piece, and now I'm going to just, goodness gracious, that's a lot of turning and letting it dry. But if I want my clock, maybe if I turn it this way and hold it right here. That ain't. Okay. Right there. I'm getting impatient. And I'm gonna mess up because I'm getting impatient. Ooh, maybe. If my hand don't go into a cramp. Oh, and there's some more. Let me see if I can get that before my hand cramps. Oh, I may put too thick. But I got to thinking, I wonder if I could sand off the blobby when I get it too blobby. I don't know. Okay, let's see what kind of... How am I going to remove it? Oh, I'm trapped. That's pretty blobby. But that looks okay, I think. Alright. Which part is that? Oh. Right there. Anyway. Yeah, that's that. So I may have to redo the hand. Well, the hand looks pretty weird. Maybe it's okay if I sand it. See? It looks a little funky. So I may leave it. We'll see. Let me let this dry. Okay. Let's try to do the other hand. The kitty cat's in here drinking water if you hear some lapping noise. That's so much thinner, which is probably how it should be. I think I'll redo it to match that one better, because they look like two different things. My thumb's so close, my thumb's getting most of the paint. Okay. That's gonna have to work before I mess up totally. Yeah, I got that in too thick. I'll just sand more on it. Let that dry. Okay. That's good enough till I go in there and touch up, I guess. I ain't gonna do that on camera. Okay, let's see if we can work his shoulders back on there. They're kind of drying, but they're still a little bit flexible. Get my bifocals back on. Alrighty. Lay my glue flat. It's still somewhat shaped like it was. And see, I should have put these on first. So learn from my mistakes. That way all the paint wouldn't be matchy-matchy. Because see, when I paint this, that paint ain't gonna matchy-matchy that. But it'll all work out. Have faith. Okay. Put the other one on. I'm putting a good bit of glue. It's a curved piece, so. Hey. So hard to hold on to. Okay, done. Forgot. Okay, there we go. Looks kind of like a soldier or something. Shoulder pads from the 80s. I like it though. And I need to add a little more detail somewhere else, I think. But I still have to sand on that, so I don't want to go berserk on it. And I might even take those off. I don't know. I might could add like a shape around the bottom. Like that. Oh, I have a lacy shape, but this ain't really a lacy top. I don't think lace would match that too good. I'll be thinking about it. So, okay, we'll have those on there drying. I'll check them every once in a while, make sure everything's still stuck down while it's drying. And I'm going to go ahead and try to sand this. Wish me luck. Let's see if we can find a good spot. This spot looks okay. Let's see. I don't know what grit this is. Okay, now right here where it's so black looking. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it made it gray looking. I didn't want it gray looking. It's looking a little bit older, not so black. Definitely not so black. Looks gray. Okay, let's work on that word a little bit. Okay. Well, it's kind of alright that that dark dust, it just makes it that much older looking. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. I might sand. Cause see, I like that. It don't show up much, but I'm afraid I'm gonna sand the word right off. think she's getting loose with me being so rough with her. Okay. Still don't look as good as that word, but I might sand on it a little more. Okay, I got it touched up, got it sanded, and I took the shoulders off. I just wouldn't. That'll be for another project, another mannequin maybe one day. I hope that's focused good. Anyway, I almost sanded the word off. So I barely got words showing. And I touched up a little around that. And you can see my little, well, that paint's still wet. I guess why it's showing up so much. And there's a spot. So, I'm going to dry this good, and then I'm going to spray. There's a matte spray that I've got that really, because I thought about using wax, but I don't know. I'm afraid it's going to look shiny. I don't know. I might try it on the back. Let me be thinking about that too. Okay, I just decided to use the wax because I don't want to deal with a lot of the spray paint stuff. Even if I wear a respirator, it just irritates my sinuses so bad. So I'll start on the back. I'm just dabbing on this piece of paper towel. And the reason I want to wax it, I like it dry and dull looking as possible. And it seems like whatever I put on it, it kind of takes that away. But, you know, it might get a buildup of dust in it or something, and I need to kind of wash it off. So I might need a little something something. I'm having to put it thick to get down in this this trim on it. And I'm not going to let it set or whatever. I'm going to wipe it right off. And that seems to help me somewhat keep my dull flat finish. I'm no wax expert, kind of new to it. Looked at, boy, that's time. It'll be alright. It's just a mannequin. It'll be alright. Okay. Let me get a good bit right there too, maybe. Okay, and smear all this on the back. I don't think I need to re-dip for sure. Alright, taking this paper towel. I'm gonna wipe it off immediately. And that seems, wiping it off immediately, seems to help me keep my kind of flat look. Okay. I just hope it don't smear my paint off. Wouldn't that be something after all this? Let's find out though. There's one way. Ooh, I don't want to use that. I got some black paint on it. Let's smear some around here. I think I did get a lot on this side around the trim. I did over there though. Okay, and the underneath part, I'm not going to worry about the wax on it, I don't guess. Only thing is, they say you can't paint over the wax, so you better like whatever you do. I guess. Okay, because it does look like I smeared it a little there, doesn't it? I don't know, it might have been that way. Okay. Get off of these edges where I got it blob so thick. And this is the Waverly wax too. So if I can find a dry spot. I want to get as much off as I can. And I wouldn't have piled it on so thick if it wasn't for this trim. So... Alright. I may even go back and... You know, she needs a little age. Where's my antique and wax? How would I do this? You know what? I might mix some clear with it because I don't want to overdo it. And I'm going to mix it right here in my... this flour on my silicone mold. I'm going to put a little clear. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this. I guess, let's see, let me tilt this whole stand. You can see that's how much clear I put, and then there's the antique. Mix it up. Okay. And it's so light, it ain't gonna be real noticeable, but I think it'll help make it look a little more aged, maybe. And I'm gonna go to the center where I don't have, like right there, I had a rubbed, obvious rubbed line. Okay. Just that little bit will make a difference. And then back here, I'll put a little more. And then I'll be back. And I noticed in the back, I went a little darker. And you can see it in the burlap print better. So I'm going to go around here, lighten it up again. I'm going to go around here. And put a good bit on this burlap print. And make that stand out a little better. And then kind of wipe it down. So I'll be back after I get her all finished. Okay, I got it all done, and now I'll zoom in and show you. It looks totally different when I zoom in. But it looks pretty good. It looks old. And I decided the back's going to stay plain after all that. And so let's zoom in. Okay. And you can see a little bit of that word. And the word went over into here, and I had smears I had to touch up. So there's that. And then let me angle it upward. Okay. Okay, so there's the word. I really kind of liked how it turned out, but on there it just looks like dots. But anyway. There's one of the words. Let's see. There's one, and there's that one. So I'll show you what she looks like in her spot. Okay, there she is in her little spot. And it's right by a clock, so that kind of goes good together. And so tell me what you think. I just don't know. I could practice on some cardboard, but I'm not going to. I think I'm just going to go with the brown and the black. And, I mean, I ain't really practiced with stencils, and so this is a terrible thing to practice on. I may mess up the whole works and have to paint it all. We'll see. Because, you know, it's all bent and curvy, and but the words don't have to be perfect on it. Look. Whatever I was doing last, I stuck my paintbrush in there where I wouldn't have to rinse it out. A little lazy, and it's still in there. So I ain't dealing with that right now. So we get a little paint on here. Whoa, I don't waste this paint. That's all I got. They don't even carry it no more. And as I've said in other videos, let's see if my reading glasses are strong enough to read it. It's www.polyvine, POLYVINE.com. That's who sells this, and they got other metallic paints. They just discontinued my favorite one. Okay. So, I'm going to get just a little paint on my sponge brush and dab it off. This is scary. Scary, scary. Okay. You know what? I probably need to tape it in place. But there's no way. Not really. Where's my tape? Oh well, I don't have my tape in here, so... I don't want the word where on her chest. Let's see. Let's find a better word. Innermost. Yes. No, innermost. Oh gosh. Okay, let's try this. Ooh, it shifted. It shifted. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Yeah, I'm gonna need a wet cloth. Let's see what I got. I got a mess, that's what I got. That didn't work. I don't think I can get that off either. Now what? I think it kind of worked. I just didn't get all the word on there. So, I'm afraid if I try to put it back on there, jeez. Let me go dry that. Okay, I thought I was filming and I don't remember what I said. Okay. I'm just going to try to go for it. Maybe slowly. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. Okay, I got the top of the, now with the paint on there, I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, there's the top of the J. Go up there, okay. And I need the rest of that J. Let's see what I got. Oh man. That just ain't right. I may have to cut it in sentences. Let's try that. Okay, I'll blob some more of that cashew color on there. I got my little burlap for texture. Oh, they could. I better hold on to her. I'm gonna break her. There's usually a way around everything, but there may not be. So what I'm gonna do, oh, it's gonna be hard because the way the letters go down. Let me think on it. Okay, so between the sentences we put our feelings. Okay, it's got we put our, so I'm gonna cut right there and then it'll say feelings and experiences on the other part. So here I go. Keep your fingers crossed. Did I say fingers or fingers? Okay, we're getting a little close right here. Ooh, I got close to that F. Might end up breaking that one day. Okay, so I got this, but I'm gonna start the bottom because that's still drying. So, I'm gonna go right here. And see, that way I can put it together to use on something large too. Hopefully. I don't remember how much it costs. I probably don't want to remember right now since I'm risking destroying it. Okay, this is, oh, let me turn it around. It's getting pretty close with the word, well, allowing the ing and the two. That's pretty close. Okay. I guess I don't want to pull for sure. Oh, that little sliver. Alright, oh, shake your hands. Okay, so down here, maybe I can wrap that around and at least I can keep up where I'm at. It still might not work, but because see, it still sticks up pretty good in places. But I'm gonna go get my painter's tape and try it. Okay. This is gonna make it a long video. But people don't like it if you leave stuff off, so, or some people don't anyway. Okay. So I kinda want them at an angle. And I've also changed my mind on the color. The metallic-y brown, I wasn't that wild about. Oh, I better pull it on around, or I'll have room to tape it back here and not block my lettering. Jeez. It's so easy. You believe that, right? Okay. I'm going to take that tape on around. Tape it to the stand a little bit. Okay. Woo! Okay, I'm going to use elephant. See that poking up? Hopefully stuff like that won't matter, but it might. I hate to give up on an idea, but sometimes you might have to. I'm gonna go with this elephant color. And if it don't work out, I'll paint over it too. Lesson learned the hard way. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know, that might not be dark enough. I don't think I got enough paint out. You know what the bad thing about making the videos, like stuff like this, I'm gonna have to edit like crazy where you don't have to watch me pour paint out. It takes a lot of time to edit the videos. I'm trying to get that fine line of not having too much paint and not having enough. I should have put some tape up there to protect, because the top of that T is really close to that edge I cut. Okay. Maybe less paint and pushing harder. I don't know. And it don't matter if the words fade out toward the edge. I think that'll be alright. The Semitape's blocking part of it anyway. So, I've decided less paint and pushing harder. And so I'm going to fast forward this. And then we'll remove it and see if I gotta paint over it. Okay, now right here, this word is just totally separating. So, oh look, I got some crackle. Hot dog. So I'm gonna hold my finger over here, try to hold it a little tighter, and press. I may unveil a mess, but that'll be alright. It'll be a learning mess. Ooh, yeah, shifted. Okay, it shifted some there, as you can see, and hopefully the paint ain't on the back of the stencil and smearing everywhere, but we shall see shortly. Okay. I should really let it dry first, but I'm just impatient. Oh gosh. Oh man, that is a mess. So pressing hard is not a good idea. Let's see, what else can I try? I'll be thinking on it again, but I ain't loving it. And it was a pain in the rump. I might could. Let's see what else we can. Oh, I was pressing hard. Oops. Let's do the word of. Right in our cleavage. And it ain't getting the top of the F. If it leaves off part of the letter, I wouldn't mind it trailing off at the end of a word, but look at that mess. Now this word, I might could dab it where it ain't so thick. I'm just experimenting now because I'm fixing to have to paint over it. Okay. I think I'm gonna give up on that. Okay. Feelings. I like that word. Ooh, it's a curve. But I want some in the curvy part too. So I'm going to try to line up the angle, even though the words ain't the same down here, where my angle won't be off. Okay, I need more paint really. I gotta get more paint. Ugh. You need more hands. I'm trying to keep the pressure applied around the letter I'm working on, and it just ain't working. Lightly tap. Okay, let's move on from the F in word feelings and shift a little bit. Okay, I gotta remember I said you don't have to be able to read the words. So it won't be so hard on me that it drives me insane. Okay, oh, look at that blobbiness. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I went too heavy on my paint. I'm gonna see if I can dab some off and make it look like words. Or letters. I don't think so. Okay, I wet my paper towel. See if I can take some off. Well, maybe just be removing all of it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see now. What am I gonna do? Maybe find a shorter word for the curvy parts. Let's take some of it away. Let's take the blobby away. And a little bit of that. I took too much of that. Let's try that one again. Alright, let's see what we got. I think it just ain't gonna work. Try what you can and realize when you got to admit defeat. Okay, I still like those. I don't want to get rid of those. So I don't know what to do. And if I have a clock here, if I could just throw in another word that'll work somewhere. Horse? No, that F ain't gonna work. This. Register. The G. Okay. What? Maybe the word what. Let's try it. Alrighty, I can't get that little dab. I think my finger's getting in the way. Okay. Try maybe right here. Oh, goodness gracious. Tension. Okay, let's see if I messed up trying to roll it as it worked. That's kind of looking okay. I've got a big area of nothing. I'll work on that in a little bit. That looks a little blobby. I could hear it sticking and unsticking, so I shouldn't have rolled it. Ah. I might could use some water and fade that out like I did the words. Let's see. Let's lay it a little flat where it don't run. Be like, it's supposed to look that way. Yeah. Oh, I need water, I need water. Water, 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 water. Okay. I think I might have to redo that. I probably could, a stamp would probably be a lot wiser, but it'd have to be a flexible one for all these curves. Okay. I tried to fade it out with the water and that didn't work, so let's try this again. Okay, now I laid it down where I can apply a little more pressure. And I don't know if you can see. Let's see, let's scoot it over. I don't really want it to go on the trim part, so do it right. That's not enough pressure there. Oh, I'm gonna have blobs a bit. Can't get enough pressure because my finger's getting away. I just crammed it in there. I hope I got it right in the right area. Okay. Okay, what would be easier. See, I would never do it like this again unless it was just something I just had to have. I would use a stamp or maybe trace the pattern, lay stencil on it and trace it with something that it wouldn't show later. So I'm gonna probably take all this off. So maybe those two dots. Maybe that. Could just paint over it, but let's do it the risky way. I'm hoping I can leave some of it and it'll look alright. Because see, if I could leave those little marks, that would be good. I don't want to mess up that hand. Oh, I'm running out of paper towel. Okay, I may leave it like this. And I might see what can go up here and not even worry about this area and touch up those little spots with the beige, the cashew. I don't know, we'll see.